We're gonna meltdown.
This week, the monster goes loony. As we turn this everyday house into a crazy theme park.
So awesome.
What is wrong with him?
Coyotes will eat your babies.
Keep your arms and legs in the car at all times. Welcome to the theme park Monster House.
Our house was plain and simple. It was safe and normal. It was nice and sweet. But we all agreed we could use a change. And then something happened that was very strange. Cause a van showed up, all our stuff went flying. And my mom was crying till the job was done. Now it's a monster house. It's a monster house. It's a monster house. And we all just love it. It's a monster house.
Meet theme park aficionados Patrick, Tina, and Joe Laberto. They spent so much time riding the rides, they bought a weekend home just blocks from their favorite parks.
We love going to theme parks. We love riding the rides. We love playing around with the kids.
I have a huge Italian family, and I would say there's about 18 kids.
On the weekends, we all kind of get together and come down to the house. When you have a 4-year-old like we do, every time, this is my favorite ride.
All of the rides, but the character, it's too scary for me.
Every time you go, it's like going with him for the first time. There's something else he notices.
But being close to a theme park isn't enough. They want to live in one.
Until we get in the car and drive back to Los Angeles, we want to feel like we never left.
To help turn their home away from home into a monster theme park, Steve brings in designer Mark Jennings.
Okay, Mark, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
We've got a family. They're all about theme parks. This is the kids' playroom. I'd like to start in here and do something really cool for the kids.
I think the first thing we do is we give this house its own mascot. Every theme park's got a mascot. And I say, let's blow this whole wall out and make it a giant mascot, like you're walking underneath them.
The entrance to the playroom will be blown away to make room for a giant pair of cartoon legs.
So what else? What else are you thinking in there?
Well, you know, when you go to a theme park, what do you go there for? You know, you want everything to look cool and everything else, but you go there for the rides.
The rides.
So I say we make it look like a roller coaster's in this room.
Okay.
You know, we'll make it like the Toons built the roller coaster.
It's all wacky and crazy, and broken down?
Yeah.
A roller coaster will wind its way through the playroom, capped off with a rocket ship toy chest and cartoon hands holding up a flat screen TV.
Now, this is the family room.
Right.
The grown-ups, they're into the whole theme park thing, too.
Sure. What if we do some kind of candy factory type of feel,
That'd be fun.
You know, where you pull a lever and you've got pipes and gears and everything else turning.
Just
You've got
all like
a lot of
overblown.
movement. Yeah, lights going off.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
The living room will become the candy factory, including a giant gumball machine, moving cogs, and a sweet TV cabinet.
I think we need to tie the dining area into this one, but
That's a good idea.
one thing that, you know, if I think theme parks, I think cartoons, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, Alice in Wonderland.
Well, you know, we're already punching a hole in this wall, and we're going to have a table over here already, so maybe we bring the table through. What about like an infinity mirror for the table?
That'd be trippy.
Where you're looking down, man, it's just like going on forever.
Teacups, though. We got to have some teacups there somewhere.
What about some kind of teacup fountain type of situation on the end of the table?
This Wonderland dining room will have an infinity mirror dining table, a teacup fountain, and playing card cabinets.
Another thing I want to do is I want to go into the bedroom. The boy loves Tarzan, so I'd like to give him his own perfect special Tarzan bedroom.
Cool. Right. Yeah, we could do some big vines, maybe out of steel, weld them all up, and put these bunk beds together. And, you know, with its own cool ladder, then have vines hanging from the ceiling.
Joe's bedroom will get a new Tarzan bunk bed, molded to look like real vines and trees.
Monday.
Here comes this week's already animated team. Tim Cherney, jack of all trades. Tim Elliott, general contractor. Donnie Jarman, set builder. Annette Julian, prop builder. Michael Aspiotis, furniture maker. If these bonker builders can get Monster Park up and running by midnight Friday, they'll each head home with prizes from Porter Cable, Delta, ESOB, and Autodesk worth over $7 grand.
Hi, Steve.
What's up? Let me ask you, do you like theme parks?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. Well, I'm going to take your keys from you, so enjoy your stay in the Fleetwood.
Okay.
And you guys have a good time, and I'm going to get my builders to work.
Good
All right,
luck.
guys, come on in. Come on in, guys. One of your first designs. Yeah, when you think theme parks, you got to think of roller coaster. This is sort of a out-of-whack roller coaster that was built by cartoon characters. And that's also going to go to an entertainment center right over there. All right, again. Got the roller coaster coming over here. We're going to crash a hole through this wall. Also, right here, we're going to have a kiddie door so the kids can go through that into what's going to be on the other side. So let's keep on going. Now, we have to do something on this side, so when you walk out of this room, you're walking through these... That's pretty sweet. Big, giant cartoon legs. Follow me into the other room, because we're not finished yet. Come on over. This is little Joe's room, because what we're going to do in here is we're going to build him this jungle bedroom, jungle vine bunk beds right here. All right, so guys, on in this room. So here we're going to do this Toon City candy factory. We want candy to roll all over the place. I showed you the opening in the other room. That's the crawl space going through right here. Follow me on in here to the dining room. We've got falling cards coming through the ceiling. These are going to be functional cabinets. And one last thing. You know the opening from the other side. Well, that also comes in here. The table continues, but this is an infinity mirror. And this is going to be a big teapot. That's going to be a continuous fountain. You've got 5 days to build this stuff. Let's kick some ass. Let's take some names. All right, let's get to it, guys.
Michael and Annette get cracking, knocking out a wall to make room for the giant cartoon legs.
When I first saw the drawings, I thought they were really fun, exciting, except they kept showing us more and more drawings.
Man, they just kept coming up, one after another.
The two Tims mark out the holes for the dining room table, kids' passageway, and living room window.
We're trying to figure out the layout for the rabbit hole here. And we want to be sure we're centered in the wall.
We've got a guy from Tennessee, and of course, his name is Tim.
I'm Tim Elliott.
My name is Tim Cherney.
I always wanted to be a contractor since I was a little boy.
Hello! I started doing framing work to begin with, and then I went to drywalling, I went to cabinetry.
I love the challenge, love the work that I have to do.
But I've been more of a jack of all trades.
We hit it off just from the beginning.
He is an ex-Marine, I'm an ex-Navy. We're called T-squared.
And he's old enough to be my father, so it's he's like a father figure on the job. I just started calling him Dad. Hey, Dad, what's next?
It's okay, kid.
Annette sketches hills for the roller coaster.
I'm gonna do sort of a rough out of it and plywood it up and get it together kind of roughly because we have to put the railings in there.
In the kitchen, Michael and Donnie try to wrap their heads around the falling card cabinets.
We're trying to push the envelope of how big we can go and keep that number of cards. But we're trying to...
No, I don't care.
Michael wants to keep true to the dimension of a card, so we're trying to figure out...
Yeah, you want to keep that same proportion. These on the bottom that aren't functional, these can go like, you have one sticking out of the floor, you have one overlapping like this, you have one like that. I mean, it can go nuts. My name is Michael Aspiotis, and I'm from West Hollywood, California. I design and build contemporary furniture, and I don't have a traditional furniture making background.
See if we can get that roller stand set up right here.
Got it.
I attempt to translate whatever inspiration I get for a piece purely and cleanly without any compromises. That way, the piece has a certain integrity, and that integrity has a power which really makes the piece interesting and unique.
Out in the Fleetwood, little Joe is already bubbling over.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Is that you happy?
Yeah.
Yes? Do you think it's gonna be colorful?
Yeah, like a rainbow.
Like a rainbow? Can I ask you another question? He's trying to slam the door.
Goodbye.
To mount a new television to the old stone fireplace, Tim and Tim decide to frame out a whole new wall.
There we go.
Donnie cuts out an irregular shape to turn a square opening into a rabbit hole.
What do you think?
At 9:45, the team decides they've had enough for one day. Except for Michael, who can't stop contemplating his cabinets.
This cabinet is starting to take longer than I'd like it to take.